What's up, guys? It's a new day. It's a new season. It's a new day. A fresh anointing coming my way.
I'm in a big mood. Call I can feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me what you do. I'm in a big mood. Call I can feel you.
What I'm about to do right now is I had forgot to record for you guys and like show you guys what I ended up making, but I'm just pretty much just go over it. So anyways, I pretty much made me a hair mask, and what I did was I ended up taking some fenugreek, put it in my blender, and then I blended it with 2 eggs, 1 whole avocado, 2 super ripe, like they was pretty much super soft, like to the fact where you don't want to eat them type bananas, and blended it all up. Oh, and I think I put like 3 tablespoons of mayo, which pretty much is equivalent to it, but I wanted it more protein. So I pretty much made a high protein hair mask with a lot of potassium as well from the bananas, and I pretty much put it on my hair, and it has been sitting for about an hour. And so now I'm about to rinse it off, and pretty much this is like my conditioner, what I use to like condition my hair. I've done this hair mask like a lot of times, but I've never stayed like consistent with it. About to rinse it out. I'm about to show you guys real quick. Y'all see it? Ooh. Oh, and then I just wrap my hair with saran wrap. So as you can see, it has sat for about an hour. And fenugreek is never going to be a solid thing. It's very good for your hair, skin, everything, and as well as your health. Like if you have diabetes or anything like that, it pretty much helps lower your blood sugar. And I'm gonna pretty much do this like at least once, maybe twice a month. Probably like twice a month. Do it like every other week, or maybe like once a month now until the summertime come. So yeah, once a month for the winter time, because I don't want to keep wetting and open up my pores. And then when the summertime come, twice a month. So I just wanted to come and show you guys the hair before. I use my shampoo. This is a gentle hydrating cleanse shampoo. It's by this company called the Dollar Curl Club. Maintain, I think I've made a video about this before in the past, but I still pretty much use this. I really do need to re-up because as you can see, I'm almost out. But as you can see, you probably can see bits of the fenugreek. I don't know, but I did rinse it out with not cold water, but definitely not warm or hot. So I'm done. And let's transition over to the bathroom. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wow. Wow. Look at my hair. Oh my God. Look at it looks so good. I am shooked. Oh wow, like I'm literally not even gonna, I promise you, I'm gonna just let her just do what she gonna do. Bruh. My hair. Wow. I like that combo. We gotta use that again. Other people could just wash and go. Let's just go. go to get some of that water out. Like, my hair is actually growing like crazy because I'm not even gonna cap, my hair would have been drew up. It would have been drew up. Like, I don't even have to put anything on it because I literally just deep condition it. Like, I literally don't even have to put like other conditioner on it because it's literally conditioned. So this is the fenugreek oil that I made. It's so much other stuff. I kind of like put a lot of different oils and stuff and I melted it down. So we just gonna take this and put that like into the hair. And that's one thing I like about the bottles like this is the fact that it comes with a little thing so you ain't gotta part your hair and grease it like back in the day when we used to have to grease our hair. You ain't gotta do all that no more, boo. Just get you a little oil dispenser and you gonna be good. Just lift it up so I can show y'all me doing the sides. You got to oil them edges, boo. You just do. You got to, ooh. You got to oil them edges. If you want your edges to grow and flourish, oil them with some good oil. Now, with the fenugreek stuff, as time go on, the fenugreek will leave your hair. So I know you're probably like, but you can still see specks. I know that, but it will eventually leave your hair. Anybody that you see who make fenugreek masks for their hair, it's the same thing. It's hard to pretty much not have that because fenugreek seeds are very tiny, right? So the only way that I can pretty much describe it, if you take a can of fresh chickpeas and you take the chickpeas out of the can, when you take one chickpea into your hand, it has like this casing on the chickpea. So when you kind of squeeze it, the chickpea comes out of that little film. That's pretty much how fenugreek is as well. But fenugreek is smaller. So it's kind of like the actual seed is inside of like this casing. And the casing is pretty much what you're seeing in the hair because you can't, who's gonna sit up there and just get the seed and just like, that's just too much. Because if somebody was to do that, it would be a lot of money if somebody was to sell fenugreek product if they decided to do that because they would literally be taking the casing out. So this is the hair shine mist from Dollar Curl Club. So I already know once it like fully dries, it's gonna probably shrink up a little bit because I can already see it kind of going up from what it was like a few seconds ago when I was like super excited. But I like this, but I'm gonna slap on some earrings and I'm gonna slap on some lip gloss. I love this lip gloss. It's called Beach Please. I didn't even know that. Oh my gosh. It's called Beach, B-E-A-C-H, please, Beach Please. But in my mind, you know, oh my gosh. I got this from my Ipsy package. I still do Ipsy, guys. About to put on a little bit of face moisturizer. Get my face moisturized. So I got my face moisturizer on, got my lip gloss on, got my earrings on, and my brows, they just natural. I have literally been enjoying my natural skin. Like, from time to time, I throw on a little makeup, just a little lightweight, but I really don't even need makeup. So I'm transitioning to the fact where, like, I don't use makeup except, like, mascara, and that's pretty much it. Put on me some of this Sexy Ruby. This is one of my favorite body oils. So if you ever came across this body oil and you want to send me a little gift, just know Sexy Ruby is my favorite. What's good? What's up? What's good? What's up? A good wash day always makes you feel refreshed. Curls is shapoppin'. How's everybody doing on this marvelous Sunday? I'm doing good, feeling great, feeling good, feeling great. And I wish not, right? I'm about to get out, go get me some food or whatever, because it's 2 o'clock, 2 some, and your girl is a little hungry. I ain't ate nothing yet. So I'm gonna go find me something to eat or whatever. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, marvelous day. We are about to play our game. We actually played this last night and it was really good. We had a great conversation. I really love this. Like, I really love this. I really love this. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Steven read the first question first, since we at the stoplight. What they say?
At what times are you the most attracted to me?
At what times am I the most attracted to you?
Yes.
Look at him. Look at him like, yeah, got him. Honestly, it would probably have to be like when we're talking, like when you're praying, or like when you're like speaking in tongues, or you're like talking to me about God, but like I can see the passion in your eyes about what you're talking about. I find that very attractive. Because, you know, attractive doesn't have to be just physical. It doesn't. It's the thing. So, yeah, what'd you say?
That's the most attractive.
It said, at what times are you most attracted? So, that's
okay.
a time.
Okay.
It didn't say what's the most attractive thing. It said, at what times are you most attracted to me? That's one of the times. When you first wake up in the morning and you naked. I don't look for attractiveness in a physical. I've always found attractiveness through personality and a person intellectual mindset. So, your question is, what is your greatest source of stress right now? How can I support and encourage you? This is a good question. So the first one is, what is your greatest source of stress right now?
My greatest source of stress right now, I will have to obviously say, is time.
So time stresses you out.
Yeah, I just don't feel like I be having enough time to try to do stuff that I want to do. Like,
okay, how can I support and encourage you?
I'll just say, not, you know, sometimes I may need time or whatever to, you know, do some things. I ain't trying to neglect you or make you feel like, oh, you're less important or whatever. But just know sometimes it's been understanding. Not saying you ain't understanding, but I know lately just been time has been like a big, that's probably the main thing is time. And also it can be, you know, you giving your insight or thoughts on how I probably can do better with time. It ain't just all, oh, I just want the time, so just leave me alone.
Pretty much, that's what you're saying. Just can't believe it. You're basically just saying that you just can't. Oh, we'll do it when we get up here to the train, so you can read your question next at the stoplight. At the train, guys. Can you see the train is going? The train. Look at the train. Alright. Okay, so here's your question for me.
Describe a special memory of time spent with your mom or dad as a child.
So I would probably have to say with my mom, because I spent more time with my mom than my dad. A special memory with my mom would have to be, like, my mom, she would always take me to this place called Lou Gardens. And it's pretty much like an outside garden. They have like different plants. And I remember one time she had took me there, and I believe, yes, that's what it was. Was it Lou Gardens or was it somewhere else? I might be getting these two places mixed up, but I can't quite remember. But I do remember my mama taking me to Lou Gardens, but I remember this one time when my mom ended up taking me to for my senior photos. My mom took my senior photos for me. Like, I went and we found this park, and I laid down on the ground, and she was like, pose like this and pose like that, and she ended up taking photos of me for my senior photos because I was a senior, and we wasn't finna it's not that we couldn't pay for the scene photos, it's just that we just pretty much did that together to create my scene photos myself. So we did that, and because I remember at one point I ended up wanting to be a model. So I went to this one place. I was pretty much trying to take all these headshots to create a portfolio to be a model. But this is kind of like still on the topic of the senior photos, but it just made me think about the other time she taking photos of me. And so one of them was for my senior photos, and one of them was due to me trying to, you know, pretty much create a portfolio for me to be a model. But when I went to the school, I was pretty much intimidated from the moment I walked in, because all I saw was all white, skinny, size 0, size 1 people, models and stuff, or potential models. And I couldn't be humiliated, so I decided to just walk out. I didn't even give them the opportunity to tell me, like, you too big. Like, no, your butt too big, you too big, you too short. Like, I didn't even give the folks the opportunity to tell me nothing. I just left. Because you wasn't finna do me like that. You was not finna hurt my feelings, period. I'm gonna just head out. I remember that. Alright, so this is gonna be the last one. Whose marriage do you most admire? What elements of their relationship would you like to see in ours? Wow, this is a good one. Like, you can get out the goods. I got the good ones too, but you getting the goods. So who is it? And you can't be like, oh, ours. It has to be somebody other than us. What it's gonna be? Hey, what it's gonna be?
What's the other part of the question?
What elements of their relationship would you like to see in ours?
I'm about to say family matters.
Boy, if you don't get...
Boy, I'm finna turn the camera off.
See?
No. You know what?
What?
You know what? I can't.
What?
I cannot. I just can't. Steven, you know what? You done broke the game. You broke the game. I'm sick of this.
Ow. I answered the question.
Oh my God. Woo. Okay. That's your answer. That's your answer. Okay. I cannot with my husband. Can somebody please go get him, please? What? I am done. Okay. That's your answer. Okay. So, family matters. Who? Carl and
I forgot the wife name.
Evelyn? No. Harriet.
Yeah.
So Carl and Harriet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what element of their relationship would you like to see?
What's wrong with you?
Okay. Please. So what element of the relationship would you like to see in ours?
I would have to say, and I know this is something that they're growing in, but it is the understanding that they have for each other. And you know, this is on my part as far as like with, you know, they joke around and do stuff whatever, and it's like Carl, he know, even though I know it's a TV show, but he knows how to, okay, when it's time to be a father, when it's time to be serious, when it's time to care for my wife, when it's time to love my wife, and you know, he knows how to separate all those things or whatever. So
he has a balance.
Yeah, he has a balance, and that's something, you know, that I'm not at 100% that I need to work on.
There you guys have it. I just can't with my husband talk.
What?
I'm just not gonna get over this one. I'm sorry. So y'all remember earlier when my hair was, you know, longer. But now we done came out and she's just drawing up. She's just drawing up. This is why. This is why now it looks, you know, It still look cute, but it's not as like how I really, you know what I'm saying, want it to be or whatever. My shrinkage is still real. Very much real. Like, very much irritating. Look at my husband.
You ready?
Yep. Oh, we bought some carts in here, but we gonna do it off camera. What the carts at? Oh, he bought some carts in here. Give us some conversation breakers because see what we do, we both will be in our phones like the whole entire time. We are at this Louisiana place called Tibby's, and I pretty much go all day without eating on my cheat days just so I can indulge. I love Fit Life Foods because it's so convenient and it saves me so much time. I love just walking in here and just picking out all the foods that I need for that week. And I also sometimes get maybe 2 or 3 breakfast items as well. The Fit Life. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Have a great
Alright,
day.
you
Take care.
Alright, you too. And then they pull it out here because they could deliver it to your house too, but you gotta be local. So we got all our meals pretty much for the whole week. We got the Fit Life food. Bruh. Why this bag got on tights? And a little purse. Babe, am I tripping? Why this man like he got on tights?
Not skinny jeans, tight.
Tights. Oh my God, with a sports shirt on.
With a purse.
With a little you know the little hand purses that we be wearing. Who don't make this? I feel like somebody don't dare this man do that. Look at it too. This is a little car right there.
Looking like Tinky Winky.
They hold me down.